I'm John Anolani Rumus IV, and I'm here for part two of sexuality and life, soulmates and relationships and everything. So I used to really like things like a nice watch or car, and attractive, physically attractive bodies. Uh, Now I don't care. I'm not so concerned as to what a person looks like, as I'm reiterating what I said in part one, that I I want to pleasure a woman, and that's what I want. I want to hear her, and just there's so many, all the senses, not just the sight, whether they're in good health or whatnot. Just to hold a woman, you know. So I also recommend not looking at a person and judging them based off of their financial status or health, but rather what their beliefs are and their smile and their eyes. Even though if they're not your spiritual, they may not be your spiritual brother or sister, but you know, and have the same beliefs as you, but at least in public, to make eye contact and smile, I believe, is a really effective acknowledgement and greeting. So, so there are. It's what I'm referring to when I say thinking about things like drinking beer or watching TV or enthusiasm with cars. It's what I describe, or pets. I describe it as misplaced intimacy, or even children. I believe we're to be guardians of children, not that's my child, and to try to love the child, but rather, protect the child. I only reserve my love for my soulmate. Uh, so, what are the most important things that I believe a person can have in common? Well, what they believe about food and relationships. Let's learn how to use this human body, you know, for to reach very ecstatic highs, and don't depend on others to cheer you on or confirm externally what you are feeling. If you know what type of music you like, no one has to tell you. Now expand that position to all aspects of your life, and discover yourself, spend time with yourself, listen. We can make this life like a story, a tale, like being on reality TV. That's why I sometimes imagine the CIA and whatnot, and just different people actually watch people like me who are coming up with these ideas or doing different things, and it's kind of fun. I like it. I like being connected with other people, however way they decide to do that. Uh, and so, you know, obviously, what I want, this is. Do I feel like a billionaire? Do I look like one? Good question. Kind of a rhetorical question for you. And when you wake up, say, everything is perfect because I am God. And just beam that light. Just take out your hand and imagine it's like a beam, just hitting everything like a flashlight, and it's bringing out the aura and connecting you to all physical matter. And by the way, I believe that lights me and you too. And constantly compliment people in your head for things you like about them. Not because it makes them feel better, whether you verbally represent it or just think about it, because it makes you feel better. Um, Instead of showing off jewelry and like a Louis Vuitton purse, try showing off your body, like that. And I guarantee you, when I am united with my soulmate, that I'm gonna uh, make pornography so others can enjoy the experience that we have together. Um, in order to be in heaven, guys, I think it's necessary to build it, to to make it, and we can do it by sharing information. Just share this with everyone you know, and on Facebook or whatnot, and just helping others to make sure their basic needs are met. And remember, when you do the light work and you just beam and visualize people smiling, everything arranges itself into sequence. It's called synchronicity. For example, instead of having to worry about where to be, hmm, what's the word, charitable, you know, you'll just happen to have a few dollars in your pocket, and somebody will walk by who happens to need them, or some food, for example. You'll have it. It's all there. Everything is perfect when I do this light work. And instead of working on many different projects, try focusing on one. And that's what success is. And let's see, I'm going down in my notes, taking a look at what we've got. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going through it. You can take a deep breath right now. Just relax. Take a few deep breaths while I circle through my notes and see if there's anything else I want to share for you. And for the vegetarians out there, you might want to say something like, hold on, say something like, are you in support of animal welfare? Maybe help people to quietly, wake up and see, see what's going on. Uh, would you, if you saw the animal that you were eating, would you eat it? Was it killed mercifully, or the milk, mother cow? Well, let's see. Use mantras to protect yourself, like I am warm, peaceful, kind, pure, noble, and regal. Think of yourself as a prince or a princess. Would a prince go out and just go on a casual date with a woman and over drinks? I don't think so. You know, so think of yourself as not, as a prince or a princess, and instead of saying, "Why is he rude and stupid?" if you're referring to somebody you believe is stupid, um, say focus on something you like about him, because the rude and stupid, that keeps you in the same wavelength as him, because it's like you're attacking him. How does it feel? Of course you've got to set boundaries and respect people's privacy, and maybe just extract yourself from a situation, but maybe there's some diplomacy to be exercised there. Well, let's see if I've got any other thoughts for you here. Continue taking deep breaths. Okay. We're going to check philosophy. I have my notes here. It says philosophy. See, that's another thing. These smartphones, they're great. I take notes every day, and it helps me to process and learn things and lessons quickly. And I got these. These are so cool. I don't know if you have a pair of these, but I got these for $30. They're like a generic brand compared to the LG devices. Very cool, for the head right there. Right? Let's see. Uh, when you see a person, on the street, just imagine that that's you. Say, I am everyone. Okay. So let's make America a special place. Start with each other here in America. But first, start with yourself. Start making love to yourself and uh, put yourself first. No one else, deserves that love but you and your soulmate. That's what I'm getting at. All right. So thanks for listening. Feel free to provide a comment if you